What is up, guys? Norse Digital Assets coming at you with another video. In this video, I'm going to show you the coins I am looking at purchasing, even though right now it does not feel like an opportunity because the market has been so flat and down for so long now. It's been a long run here, a long correction in my eyes. The market's so flat, so it might not feel like an opportunity, but I'm going to show you on the charts, the indicators, why I think it is an opportunity and why it could end up being a very, very large opportunity when we move forward and we look back in hindsight. Okay, so that's what I'm going to show in this video. Thank you to everyone still watching. I know a lot of people are not watching until the market starts moving again. Then people start to gain a little bit more interest, obviously, because their coins are actually going up for once. So thank you to everyone that is still watching. Thank you to the subscribers. We're still working on hitting 3,000 subscribers. 577 followers on Twitter. If you want to follow me on Twitter, I post up some drawings and a lot of retweets if you are very serious about the market and staying updated. We're going to be covering Casper, Curve, ADA, XRP, HBAR, VeChain, API3, CKB, and other coins up to 20, 25, and more coins in the bull run moving forward. So if you're interested in that, click subscribe below. If you like Elliott Wave Theory and all that good stuff, click subscribe below, smash that the like button, and let's dive into the Bitcoin chart first. And I'm going to show you the coins that I'm looking at buying. The Bitcoin chart here, when we zoom out, again, I still believe Wave 5's coming. There's no reason to believe that it's not. It has been a long wave 4 down, guys. Yes, we went 64,000, 28,000, 69,000, and then 32,000, basically. Large ABC correction. If you look at it, A, B, C, that was wave 4 down, just like wave 2. A, B, C, wave 2 down. And we actually had a much deeper correction on wave 2 than 4. So 4 was actually a little more shallow and a little healthier if we can get Bitcoin moving here soon. I do believe wave 5 is still coming. At least $130,774 based on the length of wave 1. 5 is always at least as big as 1, and it's usually larger than wave 1. So $130,000 in 2022 at some point in time. So, anyways, or more, up to 200,000, up to 250, 260,000. So we'll cover that more later. Anyways, when we're actually looking here, we're trying to find that support. Let's zoom in a little bit, and then I'm going to show you the coins that I'm looking at and why. So overall, Bitcoin finding support. If this is the bottom of 4 here soon, if we're getting there in the next, now. We already hit the bottom, and we're starting the first part of wave 1, the wave 1 subwave of the larger wave 5. At any rate, if this whole diagram has been correct and my thesis has been correct, and I'm not the only one saying this, you got Credible Crypto with very, very similar outlook moving forward, and there's a lot of other very talented people that have a similar outlook, so it's not just me by any means. But if this is the bottom of 4 here soon, and Bitcoin controls the market, and Bitcoin's going to get this wave 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and Bitcoin's going to get this wave 5, which I still think is coming, even though it might not feel like it to you. If we do get that right now, in this week, next week, anytime before Bitcoin actually starts a major run in this week and the coming weeks is a great entry point for altcoins and coins that are going to follow Bitcoin, coins that are on massive discounts right now, because Bitcoin will take off, start to leave them in the dust, and then the altcoins will play catch up, and they will catch up. Bitcoin will top, and after Bitcoin tops, not only are the altcoins catching up, they'll keep going, and then they'll top later, okay? So keep that in mind. So what am I looking at buying? On to actually the meat and potatoes of what the hell I'm talking about here. Let's go to Cardano, and I'll show you why. I know Cardano has a lot of haters and whatnot. I just covered on this chart what you're seeing here. If you want to look at my rotating profit strategies, I just covered in the last video. We're going to remove drawings. So take a look at this. So weekly chart. This is the weekly. Important. This is zoomed out. We're plenty zoomed out. It's not the monthly, but we're plenty zoomed out, okay? Stock RSI, momentum indicator down here, okay? What happens whenever you stay in the bottom for an extended period of time? Look down here. Right here, you get some momentum up. You at least get a movement, okay? Same here. You're down here. You're down here low. You're down here low, okay? This low here on the stock RSI is this here. And what happened? What happens? as you bottom out, as you're on zero, you get this run, okay? You also, right here, look at this, zero. You have this is a little higher than zero, but this here on zero, the buy here, what happens, okay? Eventually it goes on a run, okay? This was when Bitcoin went on a run. Take a look at where we are at right now. We are doing a double tap on the weekly stock RSI momentum indicator. Here's the first tap. Here's the second tap, okay? This is doing a W double bottom possibly on the weekly stock RSI. When you are down in the floor on the stock RSI on the weekly for that amount of time, always you come back up. You make a run back up when you sit and hold. These are good dollar cost averaging points. We do have this looming over our heads. Will the green actually cross over the red and it'll be a bear cross and Cardano will go lower? I don't think so. I think Bitcoin and the rest of the market's going to get its legs here soon, and we are going to get a fake out on this and we're going to flatten out and get some movement. Cardano is already pretty cheap, being as though we were just over $3 just back in August. So it has obviously done a major correction. You could even say an A, B, C, something like that. At any rate, the double tap, the second tap on the stock RSI weekly is a very strong, even if it doesn't feel like it, a very good entry point for movement back to the upside here sometime soon. We'll have to keep an eye on this. We don't want this green line to cross the red line and to get stuck under this and just fall lower and lower and lower. Okay? So we'll keep an eye on that. In my opinion, this is an entry point for Cardano. I've purchased Cardano at a higher price than this before in some of my holding bags. So to me, an entry point. I want to cover, the next coin I want to cover real quick is Curve, okay? Let's go CRV. Okay, so Curve here. Why would Curve be a good entry point now? Well, look at the stock RSI. The stock RSI, if we open this here, the stock RSI, the blue line starting to flatten out. Where is it right now? The stock RSI is 0 in the floor on the weekly. What usually happens, you might get a bounce and then you'll go, or this is the bounce. It comes down and then you start to go up. In the history on Huobi or KuCoin, we have never had a stock RSI this extremely low on Curve before, okay? So the stock RSI, the momentum, it is in very oversold conditions on the weekly time frame, which is a macro time frame, okay? So keep that in mind. That is why, to me, not only that, this channel here that I've dropped in, we're on the bottom of the channel. Also, the green line and the red line, yes, the green is pointed down, but look at the amount of space still between the two. Look at the amount of space here. Still very healthy. You have all this space between them. There's not a cross that's imminent right now. You're at the bottom of this wave here. The stock RSI is bottoming out 0. The daily, if we go to the daily, and let's remove that, go to the daily looks like it's pointing down. So what you could do is wait for, not financial advice, but wait for this daily stock RSI to come down here. You're going to have the weekly stock RSI in the floor, the daily stock RSI in the floor. You're going to be, let's reset the chart. You're going to be at the bottom. You're going to be at the bottom of this channel. Let's go back to the weekly. You're going to be at the bottom of this channel. You're going to be below the EMAs, even though you are still, the green is still above the red. You're below the EMAs. This would be a DCA spot. I am looking at spending about, not a large purchase, but I'm going to be doing about $5,000 here in the next week on a variety of coins. We're looking at, I just showed Cardano. We're looking at Curve, and now we're going to be looking at CKB. Go to the chart here for CKB. Let us remove the drawings. Again, just like VeChain, Cardano, Curve, all these coins, where is the stock RSI? It just bounced off the 0. What happens typically when it bounces off the 0? It can come up and tap it again. Better entry point here, but If it starts to move up and Bitcoin starts to gain that support and goes on that run, remember, Bitcoin just had the largest green candle percentage-wise on the daily that we've seen in over a year. Just the other day, we had that massive boom from around 37,000 to around 43, 44,000 in one day. Percentage-wise, largest green candle we've seen in like a year. So if that were to happen with Bitcoin again, we get some movement on Bitcoin. Bitcoin starts that wave 5. This later, in hindsight, could be an amazing entry point. Same with Cardano, because Cardano, like I just showed, Cardano is already doing the double tap. This double tap on the stock RSI is historically an amazing entry point, even if it doesn't feel like it. So dollar cost average in. Take a look at the charts, see what you want to do. Not only the stock RSI, we're also talking about the area we're at right now is right in this supportive zone that we've shown on the daily. It's in the supportive zone. So not only is the stock RSI at 0 in the floor down here, oversold conditions eventually going to start coming back to the upside. We're also at a supportive level. So you're buying a supportive level. So the risk is less than otherwise. We still have a little bit of space between these here. Let's get this green hopefully to roll back up. And CKB was just at, let's see, it was just at 3.5 cents recently. That would be a 330, 340% gain from where we're at now, okay? So it's already done a major correction, depending on how you want to draw it. A, B, C, okay? You're buying... Possibly, not financial advice, but this is what I'm going to be doing. I'm going to be purchasing based off everything I just showed. You're buying support, you're buying blood, you're buying fear, you're buying something that doesn't even feel like an opportunity. It feels like it's just going to keep going down. That's your mind kind of messing with you, in my opinion. Bitcoin's going to get that wave 5 still, I believe. We're still going to have Bitcoin running up. And just like March 2020, when we had COVID and Bitcoin dropped to like $3,000 and everything was very bloody on the bottom of that wave 2, didn't feel like an opportunity at the time. But what happened? It was a generational buying opportunity, and that was right here. It might not have felt like it, and we were way down here. And look at the weekly here. Same thing. This is an example of a fake out on the weekly here, because if we actually look, what was the green doing? The green was diving straight down on the weekly, looking like it was going to cross it, and we were going to get a bear cross on the weekly, which is not a good sign, but it was a fake out. Look, green comes down, scoops under the red a little bit, and then boom, we go on that massive run. That is what we're trying to do. Same thing right here, right now, and that is up here. It's with Bitcoin. It's with CKB, it's with all of them. We want the green to just tap it, and we want to get moving on that 5th wave. So anyways, guys, I am going to be dollar cost averaging into these coins. Bitcoin already did a double tap on the weekly, which is a bullish sign to me. Taps here, and that is the weekly stock RSI. So bullish, you're pointing up. And I know it's down right now, but... this area between 37,000 and 43,000, 44,000, that area right now, this area is volatile, but this, in the shorter time frames, this is driven by the leverage dynamics and who's getting liquidated at the time, the bears or the bulls, the shorts or the longs. A lot of it's just derivatives, and so it's not that big of a deal. We're in an area between 37 and 43, and this price movement up and down right now between these is just... a lot of that is just derivatives. It is just leverage dynamics. So not too big of a worry. We're really just trying to find that support and get moving on for Bitcoin, which the other coins will play catch up. So is this a generational, maybe not a generational, but is this a very, very strong opportunity to buy into some of these coins, Cardano, Curve, CKB, and some of these other coins that are working on their double tap on the weekly stock RSI right now? I believe there's a good probability that it is. I'm going to be putting in $5,000 on this dip. Not a huge investment, but just DCAing in, adding to my bags, and that's what it is. So that's what I'm going to be doing over the next couple days. I might start to DCA in and collect these coins on this double tap on the stock RSI. So that's literally what I'm doing, and I've been talking to you guys for a while. I've been saying the same thing. I know we've just been saying the same thing, but we are waiting for that wave 5, and we are waiting for some momentum, and we are waiting for some FOMO, and we are waiting for altcoin season, and we are waiting for these coins to get running, and that's what we got to do, is just stay patient. It is what it is. There's always the opportunity to trade. Also, for example, you can sell M double tops. Here's the M. You can do that on any coin. You can buy these zeros, these double taps on the stock RSI weekly, and you can sell these if you're trying to do like some trading. That's just one, that's more of a swing trading over months. That's not like buy it today, sell it next week, or sell it tomorrow. It's sort of a buy, wait a couple months, buy, wait a couple months, and then sell the M double top. There's different strategies, but anyways, pay attention to these stock RSIs and pay attention to that sort of thing. You can do some swing trading in between. Day trading has its risks and a little riskier. So if you're going to do that, just be pretty decent at the charts, and that would be my advice. Just if you're newer, just do a lot of studying. So that'd be my advice anyways. But long term, guys, we're looking to make 6 figures, 7 figures in this bull run. That's it. That's the bottom line. And we just got to stay patient and keep watching. It's been a slow fourth wave. This wave here was like 250 days down, wave 2. This has been like 315 days. So I'm thinking it's gotta be wrapping up here soon. The time is ticking and we're waiting for wave 5. So anyways, that's it for this video, guys. Smash out the like button, click subscribe. Let me know what you think about the market down below. Yes, it might not feel like an opportunity, but based on the stock RSIs, those are great entry points for momentum back to the upside. That's just a fact. On XRP, on a lot of these coins, that's just how it works. You stay in the bottom of the weekly stock RSI for that many days, and you are coming back to the upside. Just like Cardano, you've been down there in the floor for like 100 and some days on the stock RSI. It's gonna go back to the upside. Give it a little time. It's gonna. So, not financial advice, but that is my honest take, and that is honestly what I am doing in this market. We'll stay patient, we'll keep watching, and see what's next. See what 2022 will bring for this bull market, for this bull run, and this altcoin season that never happened, that's still coming. So anyways, guys, that's it for this video, and we will see you in the next video. See ya.